Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a full body sculpting workout. Right, and come with your mat and your water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right team, we're gonna start just a simple warm up. We're gonna start with some butt kickers. So pull one heel up towards the booty, and then the other one, if you want, you can turn it into a little bit of a jog right here team. Good. You guys heard my last video, my fiance was really sick. Turns out it was COVID, and then I got COVID. So this is my first time filming or really working out in general in like 2 weeks. I've been quarantining. Good team. Perfect. Go ahead and come towards the back of the mat right here and come to a walking hamstring stretch. So go ahead and put the left heel up and go ahead and reach for that toe. Then step the right heel up, reach for that toe. Alternating sides up to the front of your mat or towel, and then jog it back. Good team. So yeah, I've been quarantining. I'm not at 100%, but you know, I'm trying to recover. So this is kind of like, well, not kind of, it is. This is my first strength work of any form in 2 weeks. So you get to see a real raw version of me today. See if I can take it. Good team. Good. Perfect. Go ahead and come towards the center of your mat right here. Go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. We come to some squat with shoulder rotation. So go ahead and come down as the arms come down, and then come up, arms come up overhead, drawing big circles with the arms here. Good. So I'm stiff. I did some yoga, and then very quickly discovered that I'm not ready to put my head upside down yet. Put a lot of pressure on my sinuses. So I modified yoga. But it felt good to kind of loosen up the hips and stuff. Good team. So I'm hoping I finally feel good and I can talk without coughing and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this week can return back to normal activity levels. Good team. Perfect. Go ahead and take it from the top. Go ahead and come right back into those butt kickers. Good. I had like a fever for like 2 days. And then a day that felt like I was like, am I really out of my fever? Because you still felt like the headache and fevery symptoms, chilly and stuff like that. And then I knew the fever was gone and everything felt a little easier. And it was like 3 days of like coughing and sore throat and that mess. Good team. Perfect. Go ahead and come back towards the back of the mat. Go ahead and come right back into that walking hamstring stretch. Good. So I'm feeling like, you know, bloated from not moving, and I'm feeling heavy and stiff today, but so grateful and so excited to come out here and move again, be testing negative for COVID so I can come outside and, you know, not feel like I'm going to infect people and stuff. Good team. Good. And I miss outside. It's like, you know, sometimes we complain about working out and we don't want to one day or whatever it might be. And then it's like when that's taken away though, man, you really miss it. Go ahead and come back to your natural squat stance, squat with shoulder rotations. It's a good lesson on being grateful for the fact that we can get up and do these things and move our bodies and feel good. Good team. Good. It's almost like coming off an injury or something, you know, where you're like, well, it's not like I was a runner or something, but you know, it'd be nice if my knee could work so I could run again or whatever it might be, you know? The things we take for granted. Beautiful team, couple more here. Beautiful. Go ahead and come on down onto all fours right here. Palms and knees as we come into a cat-cow stretch. So a big arch in the back, look forward. Good, and curve, belly button to spine. Wiggle it out, get a little weird, finding tight spots. Good, arch and curve. Like this angle right here puts a little pressure on my sinuses. Arch, so I have to stay like neutral and up. And curve, so one more each. Big arch and curve. Perfect team, go ahead and come to a neutral spine. We're gonna come into some bird dogs. So I'm gonna go ahead and extend the left arm and the right leg and use your core here, reel it all in. Good, extend, reel it in, extend, reel it in. We'll go 2 more. Extend, reel it in, and last one. Extend, reel it in. Perfect, team. Back to a neutral position. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and straighten out the right arm and the left leg right here, and then reel it all in. Good, waking up that core. Extend, reel it in, extend, reel it in, extend, reel it in, and last one. Extend and reel it in. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back to all fours right here. Curl the toes under and peel the hips up nice and high into a down dog. Take a moment here to pedal out the feet. I'm not going to stay here long because it hurts my head, so we go ahead and step the left foot up right here into my runner's lunge. Go ahead and plant the right palm. Open up the left one, big twist up, and then bring that elbow down towards the ground. Good, big twist. Don't worry about touching the ground. It's okay if we're just touching the calf angle, whatever we can. So bring that elbow down, give it that intention. Big twist up, bring the elbow down. We'll go one more each. Big twist up, bring that elbow down. Perfect, and go ahead and plant the left palm, step it back to your down dog, pedal out the feet for a moment, and then same thing other side. Go ahead and step just the right foot up, give yourself plenty of space right here. Let the toes spill off the mat. Go ahead and plant the left palm, open up the right one, big twist. Bring that elbow down, big twist up. Bring that elbow down, big twist. Bring the elbow down, and one more. Big twist up, and bring that elbow down. Perfect, go ahead and plant the right palm, step that right foot back to meet the left, last little shake off right here, and then when you're ready, go ahead and walk those feet up towards the hands, meet your breaking point, roll it up, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our first circuit. All right, so coming into our first circuit, go ahead and step towards one side of your mat or towel right here, get nice and low. We're gonna lateral hop over to the other side right here, squat and then hip swivel. So I'm gonna go ahead and squat down, I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna take this inner hip, swivel it to the outside, pivoting on that foot, back down to center. Same thing other side, swivel, swivel. All right, team, we got 30 seconds alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. Getting that heart rate up. Good, team. I'm gonna go a little bit slower probably than usual today to kind of ease myself back into daily movement. Good, team. Beautiful. Plus I feel like, you know, I'm usually talking to you guys throughout the workout. I'm like, it's gonna be a little harder to talk than usual, I'd imagine. Good. Beautiful, team. Perfect. Shake it up. Go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. You're gonna squat down, calf raise, and then squat jump. So I'm gonna go ahead and come down into my squat. From here, I'm gonna calf raise. I'm gonna come up just onto the left toe, back down, then onto the right toe, back down, squat jump. It's okay if you don't want impact. You can come down, calf raise, and then calf raise up at the top. All right, team, when you're ready, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. So sculpting workout is this nice combination of both strength and cardio. So I'm gonna challenge you today. I'm gonna challenge myself today. Good, team. Good. Quads are burning. Don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. Squat jumps are killer, my opinion. Good. It's a good way to, perfect, team. Shake it up. We're gonna come to a roundabout kick to a reverse lunge. So I'm gonna go ahead and step towards the front of the mat right here. Planting the left foot, I'm gonna go ahead and take the right foot, kick it up and around, landing in that reverse lunge. Up and around, back to the reverse lunge. All right, team? We got 30 seconds staying on the same side, and then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. Squat jumps are a good one if you don't have access to heavy weights and you wanna make squats a little bit harder. You can make them more explosive. You can increase time under tension, do more reps or holding at the bottom. Lots of variations to make your body weight workouts more challenging. Good, team. I know for me, after this last round of COVID, I'm definitely not perfect, team. Shake it off, same thing other side. Go ahead and plant just the right foot this time. Left leg's gonna work, let's work. I'm definitely like, just in agreement with myself where I had thought, I'm not really ready to go back to a gym because I don't think COVID's over. It's been 2.5 years. This is my first time getting it, and it's not fun. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my at-home workouts. Good. Which everybody, I mean, you know, to each their own. Do what makes you comfy, but I'm sticking with home for a while here. I'm not trying to get this again, that was not fun. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and work on some upper body as we come down onto the mat. Palms and toes right here. We're gonna come to an alternating push-up to mountain climber. So top of a push-up position right here. We're gonna push, mountain climber. Push, mountain climber, opposite side. And if you are not ready for push-ups, it's also okay to stay right here and just mountain climber. All right, team? We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Take your time here. You can get a lot of push-ups in 30 seconds. Good, team. Also option, if you want to push from your knees and then pop up onto your toes in mountain climber, you can do that too. Beautiful, team. Nice strong bodies. Good. You haven't spent any time on my arms, I'm feeling it. Good, team. It'll come back though. Muscle memory is a beautiful thing. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back up. We're gonna take that circuit from the top, so go ahead and come back towards one side. We'll come back to that lateral hop to a hip swivel. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. These are kind of fun. Almost feels like a little dance. Cause I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. In case you didn't like my singing already, how you digging my nasal singing voice? Good, team. Good. I definitely still sound a little nasally, not horrible, but I'm not empty, that's for sure. Good, team. Perfect, shake it off. Go ahead and come back into that natural squat stance. Squat, 2 calf raises, squat jumps. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Nice strong legs here. Good. And remember, if you don't want to impact, it is also okay to calf raise, squat, calf raise. Good, team. Reach your appropriate edge for today. You guys can't see it, but there's a guy in front of me, that away. It's kite surfing. It looks so cool. That's something I do want to, I've never kite surfed. I do want to learn while I'm here in Hawaii. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. We'll come right back into those roundabout kick to reverse lunges. Go ahead and plant the left foot. Right leg's gonna work. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. And take your time with these. It's really easy to throw yourself off balance. So you're gonna have to control that kick all the way around and then stick the landing. Good. Beautiful, team. Oh, see? Perfect example. Good. Motor skills coming back to me. Good. Good, team. Few more seconds. Good. It feels good to feel strong again, though. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing other side. Go ahead and plant the right foot. Left leg's gonna work. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful. Yeah, like when I had a fever, I had like full body aches. I was like, my skeleton hurts. Like, couldn't do any of this. Beautiful, team. Good. Put about 10 seconds left. Stay with me. Use your core to stabilize so you keep your balance. Good. Sneak one more in. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come back down. We're gonna come right back to those push-ups to mountain climbers. Palms and toes or palms and knees right here, team. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Usually I can do push-ups like in my sleep, but definitely a little more out of breath today. Good, team. Good. I give it like a week of regular activity and I'll be feeling good again. Beautiful. Good, team. Nice strong bodies. 3 more seconds. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, we're gonna start with a single leg deadlift to triple high knee. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the left foot planted. I'm gonna go ahead and send the right foot back as I come to this single leg deadlift. Come on up, go 3 high knees. 1, 2, 3, should end up on the opposite side right here. Single leg deadlift. 1, 2, 3, single leg deadlift. All right, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good, team. And if you're like trying to count these out and you're like, hey, I'm not switching sides, just make sure you're switching sides, team. So if you count and for you it's like, I got to 4, that's fine. Good. but make sure we're working both sides evenly here. Good. Challenging that balance a little bit. Beautiful, team. So wedding planning is going down, and I'm very quickly, perfect, team, shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come into a narrow stance prisoner deadlift into a step out squat. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the feet together, hands up behind the head right here. Send the hips back, I'm gonna hinge at the hip, coming down to this flat back, stand it back up, and then take the right foot, step it out into a squat, back to center, deadlift, step out the left foot into a squat, back to center. All right, team, we got 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. I'm very quickly understanding why people hire wedding planners and why that's an occupation. I'm like, okay, there's so many details that go into a wedding. Good, team. It's very overwhelming. Good. Beautiful, team. I have my family helping me because I was like, okay, this is a lot harder than I anticipated. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come down onto the ground and work on those abs a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and come onto the right knee. I'm gonna go ahead and send the left foot out long, pointing that left toe. Bring both hands behind the head right here. I'm gonna come into an oblique crunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower this right elbow down towards the ground right here. Come up, twisting motion. So I'm facing my left when I come up. Oblique crunch, twist. Squeezing into this left oblique. All right, team, we got 30 seconds staying on the same side, and then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. Good. Good, only go as far down as you can control. Don't worry about like touching elbow to ground or something crazy. Good, team. Good. Yeah, it's a lot of details. I'm very quickly discovering, and it adds up. We have other friends that are engaged right now, and they were like, okay, the total with everything that they wanted. Perfect, team, shake it off. Same thing other side. Go ahead and come onto the left knee and send the right leg out long. Hands up behind the head right here. Go ahead and squeeze into this right oblique as we come down to the left. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. For them to have everything that they wanted, it was adding up to being like twice as expensive as they would like. Good, team. So now they're like going back and like, do we really need this? Debatable. Yeah. Lots of places add up, and I think what's getting to me is like, okay, I'm a vegan. And so a lot of these places are like, oh, we have the finest seafood and that's fantastic. But I feel like if I switch up your menu, perfect, team, shake it off. Go ahead and come down onto your backs right here. We're gonna go ahead and come into some boat hold airplane arms. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and come into a flat position on the ground and then come into boat position, bring the shins up parallel, let it go right here, and then I'm gonna make it a little airplane arms. All right, team? I'm gonna go ahead and bring the arms around and back. All right, team? When you're ready, this is really gonna burn. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. And if you are like, I can't hold this position this whole time, it's also okay to drop the feet and just lean back so those abs are engaged and then open it up. All right, team? Meet your appropriate edge for today. Good. Squeeze. See, this exercise is challenging me so much I forgot what I was talking about. I'm like, I know it was something about the wedding. Oh, I was saying that a lot of these venues have like, you know, steak and seafood, and because I am switching it all over to vegan, perfect, team. Go ahead and come on up. We're gonna go ahead and take that circuit from the top. So we'll come right back into that single leg deadlift into triple high knees. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. You know, vegetables are cheaper than lobster. You know, fact. So I feel like, okay, by me switching everything over, it should be cheaper. And if they're not willing to acknowledge that, then I'm like, okay, bye. Like, there are other venues, you know. Good, team. Beautiful. I will pay for high quality food, but like I said, if you're charging the same price for fried cauliflower as you are for a big lobster, that's just not right. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and bring the feet together here. Narrow stance, still to step out squat. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Beautiful, team. Good. Nice strong legs here. Beautiful. I have a cousin that got married a few years ago. in Iowa. My mom's side of the family is from Iowa, and my uncle works at a golf course. So he was able to have like essentially a free venue and free reception. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come right back down onto the right knee right here and send the left leg out long. We got some oblique crunches right here. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Because he was like, oh, you can have it, if you have it at the golf course, then I can get it for free. And he's a chef, my uncle's a chef, which is my cousin's dad. And so they just charged him the cost of ingredients for all the food. That's it. So he got to have like, you know, like 300 people for a reasonable price and stuff like that. Good, team. It's who you know. It's who you know, peeps. Perfect. Same thing other side. Go ahead and bring the left knee down. Go ahead and send the right leg out long right here. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. I think my best friend's not like engaged or seeing anybody. Hey, she's cute. If anyone's interested, she's looking for a hubby. But her family is huge and they have so many parties. I'm like, she is gonna have such a gigantic wedding whenever that does happen. And so much of it is gonna be like covered by her family, knowing people and her family themselves. I mean, it's gonna be like free for her to watch. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna go ahead and come right back into those burners, that boat airplane arms. Let's go ahead and come, find my flat spot. Come into your boat position right here. Let it go. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Nice and slow. Try not to throw yourself off balance. Use that core. Good, team. Good. Yeah, I feel like finding vegan catering has been like a mission in itself. And then finding a venue that either covers that or allows outside catering so I can bring a vegan caterer in has been a trick. And I do feel like the venue is like, it kind of sets the tone for everything else that you want to do. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into a cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, go ahead and come down onto your backs right here. We're gonna come to a piriformis stretch. So go ahead and cross the right ankle over the left knee right here, and then thread the needle, grab the back of that left thigh, let your head go heavy. Good. And get a nice stretch in the right piriformis. You can even use your right elbow here to press into that right leg and open it up a little more if you want some more. Or if you're like, this is plenty, you can just hang out right here. Good, team. This is plenty for me today. Super stiff. I'll probably do some yoga later today and stretch it out some more. Good, team. Go ahead and switch it around. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Grab the back of the right thigh this time. Relax the head. Beautiful. Good, so true to form, you know, your girl wants a wedding at the beach, unsurprisingly, beach-themed wedding. And that's one thing that my fiance and I both agreed on very conveniently. Perfect, team. Go ahead and release right there. Then go ahead and bring the arms out in a T formation. I'm gonna go ahead and take both knees and just drop them over to the right. Get a nice lying spinal twist right here. Don't force anything, just let gravity pull on this knee. Good. We both wanted an outdoor wedding. So that was an easy decision. So we're looking at coasts. Good. And past that, neither one of us really had much of a vision. We're just like, okay, let's just do some research and figure it out. Good, team. Good. Same thing other side. Go ahead and take both knees and just drop them over to the left. Good. I'm realizing that I'm like laying on my microphones on my left hip right here. I'm like, oh, be careful. Good, team. Good. This feels awesome. Good, team. Go ahead and come back to center right here. Grab onto the back of the thighs right here and use that to roll yourself up. And we're gonna go ahead and come onto all fours right here and then into a kneeling hip flexor stretch. So I'm gonna go ahead and step just the left foot up right here. So I'm in this kneeling position. You can option to put a pillow underneath this knee if you want a little more support right here. And then go ahead and take a big beach ball up and overhead. Get this right hip tucked under you. Pull the left hip crease back. Good, team. Good. Beautiful. Deep breaths here, bringing that heart rate back down. Good. When you're ready, go ahead and bring both hands down towards the ground. Think spider fingers as you're gonna crawl yourself around to the back, pivot on this right knee right here, and then send the left leg out long. Go ahead and bring the right hand all the way back right here. Take the left arm up overhead. Nice stretch in the side body. Good. Deep breaths. See, I look at the colors, like I'm thinking of like blue and gold as our color scheme. I look at the colors of this ocean and I'm like, that's what I want. Wavy look. Good, team. Go ahead and come back down, back to those spider fingers as you walk it back to the front, pivoting on that back knee, and then go ahead and plant the palms, step that left foot back. Same thing other side. Go ahead and step just the right foot up this time. Get this left hip tucked up underneath you. Pull the right hip crease back. Find a soft spot on the ground and keep your knee. Take a big beach ball up and overhead. Good. Stretching that hip flexor. Yeah, so I haven't filmed in a couple weeks because of quarantining and stuff like that, and so I usually drop 2 workouts a week, and I'm only dropping 1 this week. I missed my Sunday usual drop just because I was sick. I'm sorry. I'm back, team. Good. Go ahead and rain it down. Come to those spider fingers and go ahead and pivot right here on that back knee. Send the right foot out long. Come onto the left palm right here, and then send the right arm up and overhead. Good. Deep breaths here. Smell your armpit. Oh yeah. Good, team. Good, like stretches I don't normally feel. I'm like, I feel everything really intensely right now. I'm so stiff. Good, team. Go ahead and spider walk yourself back to the front right here. Go ahead and pivot on that knee. Step the right foot back. I'm gonna go ahead and come to a comfortable seat of your choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock it crisscross applesauce style on the bum. Crisscross the legs right here. Good, team. And when you're ready, we'll say our farewells for today. So go ahead and on an inhale, bring both arms up overhead. Giant namaste, big clap because you did awesome today. And then bring both palms down to the third eye. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like and subscribe button because I have new workouts every single week and occasionally new recipes. I'm so glad to be back, team. The divine in me and as the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.